Well, hello. We are here for my final video in this year's 12 days of makeup. If this is the first video that you're seeing, I will have my entire playlist, both from this year and last year, listed down below. But as my shirt says, Christmas is loading. It will be here in 2 days. So this is my last upload for the 12 days of makeup, and I thought we would end with my grand finale, and I'm going to share my best of beauty 12 products that I think were the best of the best for me in 2021. Now, some of these were new products, but some of these were old ones that were rediscoveries, and I didn't want to do like the 12 best necessarily that came out in 2021, but just like the 12 products that I used a ton in 2021. And like I said, some of them are new, some of them are old favorites. So we will go ahead and jump into it. And if you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Kelly and I love all things makeup and beauty. I love talking, I love makeup, I love talking about makeup. So if you like to chat about makeup too, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of the K Bella fam. But why don't we go ahead and jump into this video. I'm not going to go in any particular order, but one product that you have seen time and time again on my channel is my Glow Recipe Niacinamide Watermelon Dewdrops. Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. It's a mouthful, okay? It's a mouthful. I have talked about this till I'm blue in the face. I love it. It has been a staple for me. I don't know if I picked it up in 2021 or the end of 2020, but this has been a product where I literally have to like tell myself, Kelly, you have other primers. Like you can't just use this one, but I love it. It has been a favorite. That's product number one, and product number two goes hand in hand with it. My winning primer combination is first I go in with the Glow Recipe, and then I follow it up with my Tatcha Silk Canvas. Now I've gone through both the solid and the liquid. I didn't use them at the same time, so I don't really know which one I like more. I loved the solid, and then now I love the liquid, so I just think this product in general has been a standout for me. I go in with the Watermelon Glow first, and then I take just a tiny, tiny bit of the Silk Canvas and put it where my pores are larger and on my forehead wrinkles just to kind of smooth everything out, and products 1 and 2. I have loved these. We will follow it up with complexion, and this was a bit of a surprise to me because this foundation was something that was on my wish list for a really long time, and then it went on sale during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and I picked it up. And it is the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Makeup with SPF of 45. I am in the shade 2N1 Desert Beige. Now, this went on sale for like 50% off. I picked it up, and it has been a foundation that I have not been able to put down. It's not the one I'm wearing on my face today, but I just love this. First of all, it gives me more of like a light to medium coverage, which I like, but I have dry skin, so it's very hydrating, and it gives me like a nice dew. If you don't want to look dewy and glowy, like don't go in with this combination that I'm talking about, but if you want to look dewy, glowy, healthy, natural skin, this is a good one. So happy I have this. This is where we get into a little bit of an oldie. I rediscovered my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, but specifically the Sculpt shade. This is in Fair Medium. This is that right? Fair Medium? Yes, Fair Medium. This is the full size. I've had it for several years, but this was a product that kind of got tucked away behind all of the new stuff, and I really had myself pull it out this year. And you probably can't tell, but I have a huge dip in the Sculpt shade. I have been going in with 2 bronzers, and I really like to take this one and a dense brush and just kind of put it right in the hollows of my cheek, and then go in with another bronzer to kind of blend everything out. But this has been one that I have been using every single day in conjunction with other bronzers, and I just felt like, I know this isn't a new product, but it's been what I've been reaching for the most this year, so I wanted to put it in this video. Now, this next product was not new in 2020, but it was new to me, and it is the Buxom Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush in the shade Seychelles. That's a mouthful. This is an absolutely beautiful blush. It does have a ton of pigment. It looks super light, but I have to go in with a fluffy brush because this packs a punch. So it's not the blush I'm wearing today because I don't think it would go with this eye look, but it's just like a nice, like pinky, neutral, sun-kissed blush with a hint of sheen. Not sparkle, not glitter, but it has a nice sheen, a nice satin finish, which as a dry-skinned gal, I really love and appreciate. So this is another one of the products where I was using it so much that I had to tell myself, Kelly, put it to the side because you have other blushes. I skipped over concealer, and I actually don't currently have this concealer in my collection anymore, so I will pop up a picture, but it is the Pat McGrath Sublime Skin Fetish Concealer, whatever it's called. I think I had L5, I'm pretty sure. That concealer was new to me. I used it up completely. It is now in my empties bin. That concealer, first of all, was a great shade. It was nice and creamy. It was not thick, but it was full coverage. I hated the Tarte Shape Tape. I can get eczema under my eyes. I do have dark circles, just naturally, biologically have dark circles. So I need something that's going to combat that, but it needs to be creamy. So the Pat McGrath is creamy, but offers full coverage. It is a great shade for me, blends out nicely, and was definitely a hit this year. I don't really consider myself a gloss girl. Like, I'm not huge into lip gloss, but there is a lip gloss that caught my eye this year, and it was the one that I used the most when reaching for a lip gloss, and it is by Ofra Cosmetics in collaboration with Samantha March. This is the Millie Gloss. So it's ultimately like a clear, it looks white, but it ends up being a clear gloss with like little micro shimmers or micro glitters in them. I just feel like this is perfect to go on top of any matte lipstick. Gives you a little bit of shine, makes your lips look nice and juicy, and if I was reaching for a gloss this year, chances are it was Millie. I have to talk about my favorite highlighter. This is another one where if you've been with me for a while, you probably will not be surprised to find that it is the Natasha Denona Super Glow in the shade Fair. This highlighter is amazing. It is definitely very like bam, in your face, beaming, shining to the night sky. Like you will glow, but it melts into the skin so nicely that you look like a vampire from Twilight and you look like you are glowing. It doesn't look like you have a streak of glitter or shimmer on your face, but just that your face is actually glowing. It's amazing. This is another one where I have to tell myself, like, you have a highlighter in your project pan, use it, but trust and believe, when my project pan is over, we're going back to this bad boy. I'm not huge into setting spray. I don't usually set my entire face, but my face would not be complete without MAC Fix Plus. This makes it into my Best of Beauty every year. I use this to prime my face. I use it to set my face. I use it when my face feels dry. I use it for shimmers on the lid. I use it for everything. I have gone through so many of these. I will continue to repurchase them. I don't know that it necessarily makes my makeup last any longer, but it definitely makes me feel hydrated. So it's a staple for this dry-skinned girl. I do have a couple lipsticks. One was not new to me, but it's the nude that I'm wearing right now, and definitely my favorite nude at the moment. It is the Dominique Cosmetics Pretty Natural Lipstick. It is this one right here. It had the name Dominique down the side, but the D and the O are completely gone, and we are like into the M. I love this because it's just like a neutral, like brown nude. It's not too warm, but it's not too cool. It goes with any eye look. It's super comfortable on the lips. It's not a matte, but it also isn't like a satin shimmery gloss. Like it feels so comfortable on the lips. And when I'm reaching for a nude, I have had the hardest time like finding a go-to nude. When I'm reaching for a nude now, it's this one. Now this next product was new to me, and I had to put it in here for the simple fact that it is the Makeup by Mario lipstick in the shade Brielle. Brielle is my daughter's name. I have only worn this a handful of times at this point because I did get this toward the end of the year. It's a beautiful mauve shade. I've worn it in some videos. There are swatches of it on my Instagram if you want to check it out. I love this lipstick. and I will always love it because it is Brielle, which is my daughter, but this is my kind of tone. This is my kind of shade. It goes on the lips so creamy. It has a nice matte look to it, but it's very creamy and velvety on the lips. If you've tried the Lisa Aldridge formula where it's a matte, but it's super creamy, like that's what this is. And I definitely want to pick up some more shades. And the last product is actually a scent. And this surprised me for years, like literal years. My signature scent was Giorgio Armani C. I loved that perfume. I have gone through so many rollerballs, like I've literally been using it for years. However, when I was pregnant with Brielle and when I was nursing, I didn't wear perfume. And after finishing nursing, I went back to my Giorgio Armani C, and I feel like just like the chemical makeup of my body changed, because you know how when you spray perfumes on your body, like your hormones and your pheromones or whatever it's called, like alter the scent. And C did not smell the same on me anymore. I would spray it into the air and it smelled the exact same, so good. I would spray it on myself and it just didn't smell as good. So then I picked up Floriental Almond by Dossier. And this is based off of Carolina Herrera's Good Girl perfume, and this smells so good. It smells so good. The top notes are almond and peach. The middle notes are orris, orange blossom, and tuberose. And the base notes are tonka bean, vanilla, and cocoa. It's like sweet, but not too sweet, with like a subtle floral scent, but not floral like your grandma's house. It just smells so good. I have used a ton of it, and it's way more affordable being that it's from Dossier. I think it's like $29 or $39 for 1.7 fluid ounces. This is my new signature scent. They sent me over several perfumes. This one I actually purchased myself, but they sent me over several, and this has become my new go-to. So I had to put this in my best of beauty. But that's it, guys. That is going to round out my 12 days of makeup, the best of 2021, my 12 best makeup products. I would love to know your thoughts down below. What were some of your staple items this year? Were they products that were new to you? Were they old favorites that you rediscovered? I would love to know if you went on this 12 days of makeup journey with me. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely make sure you're subscribed, because even though the 12 days of makeup are ending, I do have some fun content coming up. Both the end of this year, we will be wrapping up 2021, and some fun collection videos as we head into 2022. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.